welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is who has feelings for you and why do they admire you? And for that, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. And, guys, before we start, if you like my content, please support my channel. It would mean so much to me. Thank you. Hello, pile one. Let's see who has feelings for you. Why do they admire you? Alright. Okay. The Fool. Clearly, I'm seeing that the person who has feelings for you, first of all, I'm seeing like somebody who is younger than you and with the amount of energy, very highly energetic, a risk taker, a hustler. Maybe they are an entrepreneur, somebody who is either younger than you in age or who looks youngish. Even if they are of your age, a little bit older, they look younger, much younger than their age. And actually, I'm getting two or three people, similar criteria, either younger or looks much younger, hustler or very hardworking or entrepreneurial. They are risk takers and they have actually taken risks which has paid them off. I'm seeing all, like, I'm getting either two or three. They have they have had a lot of, they've taken a lot of risks which has paid them off really. Like, they have taken wise calculated risks in life. The Judgment card. You know what this shows is you are an individual, they are an individual who are also very colorful in personality, very independent, very, entrepreneurial, very self-reliant, very independent, fiercely independent, somebody who cannot be controlled and dictated by others. They are like, you know what, they are also very much their own people, so that can be an issue at times. Like, if they feel some about certain things, that's the way they will behave, that's the way they will react, so they might not always listen to the other person. So that is a shadow side I'm seeing. But they are I'm seeing a very colorful personality, maybe a party goer or an adventure lover, or maybe a lover of adventure sports. And could also be like they are swarmed by a lot of other people of the opposite gender in a heterosexual scenario. So that kind of a person who has a lot of demand, a lot of people crushing on them, they have a lot of options. Also, what I'm seeing is, could be, even if it's a male, since most of my viewers are female, from a heterosexual point of view, I'm seeing like having long hair, and they have a very unique way of dressing. Either they could be having piercings or tattoo or both, or maybe colored hair. I'm getting some pink, some bluish, some very offbeat things about either piercings or hair, something which is not very common. Yeah, they are a go-getter in life. Their energy is absolutely infectious. They are a go-getter. They're usually in a go kind of a mode. Somebody who is always rearing forward, like one down, let me just go after now the next goal. They always they're very goal oriented, very driven, very much like, they know that they have a lot of things to check off from their like to-do list every single day. They are always busy. They are a busy bee. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius, Capricorn, though more than Capricorn, a lot of Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, very confident, very attractive personality. They have a lot of admirers. Yes, for sure, a lot of admirers. And honestly, I'm seeing like they are smitten by you. They are totally smitten by you. Yeah, they are very passionate. They are very passionate about their work, and also in love they are very passionate. Since it's not above 18 plus reading, I cannot talk about it. If you want 18 plus readings, then I will be creating my Patreon account for that. If you're interested, do let me know in the comment section. Right, now the Ace of Wands typically tells me that they are a fierce, very feisty, very driven, very energetic. Probably they could be playing a very high energy sports as well, very actively into fitness, very very cautious about what they put inside of their body, that kind of a person. Also, you know what, they are like a young achiever, like at a pretty early age with the hustling mindset. They have really achieved a lot. Five of Wands, yeah, a lot of Wands energy. Clearly fire signs are dominating here, but also Gemini is there. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, also Gemini. They speak really well. They are very well spoken. They probably speak multiple languages, and their speeches are hard by one and all, because I'm seeing like the sense of humor could be very funny. A very poker face sense of humor could also be present. Five of Wands, typically they are very combative, especially both in love as well as in business. They are very combative, very competitive. Like, in order to get your attention, they are willing to go to any extent. They will it could also be so that they have actually pursued you to the hilt before they got your attention, and they are willing to do anything to get your attention. But you know, the shadow part of it, they can get easily bored. So if you have a person in your mind who fits this kind of a person or two in your mind, because I'm seeing two or three people. Usually in the Sagittarius mode, I'm getting two people especially, or three, and they are actually willing to fight against all odds to get your attention, but keeping their attention can be difficult. So that's a bit of a shadow side. They can get easily bored. So keeping things very interesting, very optimistic, very hot, very spicy is something that you guys need to work on. All right, now the Strength card. Let's see. You know what, you are an individual, who, like, why do they admire you as well? Let's see that. You know what, they find you to be very strong. They feel that, I'm seeing like they are the more talkative, very like ready to go, ready to charge, ready to take on the world, and you are more of a stable, more mature, more like the thinking head. You are that person, and very reliable, very resilient kind of a person. But yes, they are very good at, you know, Libra can also be significant for them, or you. But for you, I'm getting more of a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, those vibes. You know, very resilient, very tensile. They are a multitasker. They are always doing two things, three things at a time. Maybe they read two three books at a time. Yeah, they are also fiercely justice driven, or maybe like they are those kind of people who are really, you know, whenever they see there is some kind of injustice happening, they always tend to stand up. Or maybe they could be related to law, lawyer, advocate, paralegal, something related to law, or rights activism. They could be an activist, an animal right activist, a human right activist, a journalist, an investigating journalist, or an investigator. That kind of a thing could be very prominent. Also, yeah, they are very altruistic, very giving, very generous. Also, I'm seeing it could also be you. They admit it is you, probably more often, that you are very strong, very generous, genuinely very giving, very nurturing, very caring, very compassionate about others, and they really admire these qualities about you. Eight of Wands. You know what? They are very feisty. You know what? Like, on their own they literally feel that they can literally conquer the world, and they really can. They are like this lightning. They are so fierce, they can be so fierce, so combative, so belligerent at times when the need is right. So I'm seeing that they might be getting into a lot of, you know, squabbles and quarrels with people as well, for petty reasons, for trivial reasons. So that is a shadow side for them. A lot of people are actually jealous of them, because I'm seeing they have been a very high achiever in life, especially in their profession. A lot of people are very jealous of them, they want to bring them down, because this person is very popular, very, they tend to grab the eyeballs wherever they go because of their fierce personality, you know. All right, the devil card. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the devil, you know what, there is an sense of illusion there. I'm seeing, first of all, yeah, clearly a lot of people would love to bring them down for sure. And you know, the fierce feisty thing that they show on the surface, or maybe a very colorful personality, very flamboyant colorful personality, the devil may care kind of attitude, that's actually on the surface. On the inside, they want to be very committed, if they can have the right person, and their heart is set on you. They really admire your, you know what I'm seeing is, they really admire your strength, your compassion. All right, you know, you are a person who never gives up in the face of all the impediments that life might throw. You are one of those people who believes in never giving up and fighting till your last breath. I'm seeing that you have been through a phase in life where you had to say goodbye to a lot of toxicity, you know, a lot of toxic relationship. Maybe you have a relationship history of being with toxic people, with narcissists who did nothing but just pulled you down. Today I'm seeing that you are with people who are like, today you are surrounded by people who respect you a lot more, because you have realized, like, when you said goodbye to your ex or to your ex situation, I'm seeing, like, you know what, you changed yourself. You started working on your self respect, your self belief, and that has helped a lot. That has worked in your favor big time. You know what, that has helped you move ahead in life. Three of Wands, you know, maybe either you or them, you guys have migrated to a different state or a different country, like away from your place of original place of residence, either you or them. All right, Wheel of Fortune. You know what? Wheel of Fortune typically tells me that you are a person, or them, who has turned, actually it's them, who has turned the wheels of fate in their favor with their own work, with their own hard work, with their own determination. And you are a person who resembles the Queen of Swords. Yes, they admire you because you are a very wise person, way wiser beyond your age, and you see right through people's facade and people's manipulation. Manipulative, toxic people can't get away with their manipulation with you, and that's why they admire you so much. They are an early achiever, they have achieved a lot, but they admire you because of their stable, very wise personality, somebody who can see right through people's facade, that kind of a personality. Three of Cups, they believe in enjoying life to the fullest. Clearly, I'm seeing that, first of all, life is giving them the opportunity to celebrate. A. B. They enjoy life to its fullest. That's something that I'm seeing, that they enjoy life to its fullest. The Star card. You know what? I'm seeing like they are like a star. They tend to get a lot of attention wherever they go. The emotions are running high. You know what? They feel very deeply about you. Probably on the surface with the devil card, what I saw is, you know, on the surface, they could be very happy go lucky about it, but they have got deep feelings for you, deep emotions for you. They would love to create a lovely bond with you first, like unlike like very fast moving relationships. They want to take it slow. They want to show you how much they care. They deeply care about you. Yes. And of course, I'm saying, like, if they haven't proposed already, they will approach you pretty soon. You know, confidence, yeah, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries and Gemini are significant for them. Confidence is a big thing for them. They are very confident people, and also prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity is something that I'm saying they are already pretty abundant, anyways. So, what I'm saying is they could be proposing to you pretty soon. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Yes, the message for you, Palvan, is you need to trust your instincts, because this person can be very exciting, but at the same time, they have quite a few shadow sides. So, it's up to you to decide what you want out of this scenario, what you want out of this situation. All right, Unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. I'm seeing that it's why they admire you is you are very imaginative. To them, you're like this unicorn, very rare, very magical, and you have a very strong artistic side to you, very compassionate, artistic, though very wise, but at the same time, very compassionate and artistic, and they really admire that aspect about you. Very humane as well. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. That's their life motto. They actually believe in facing every impediment, every problem head on, like with a lot of confidence and courage, and that's how they have gained in life in general as well. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. Literally, I'm seeing like they are such a self reliant person. They have also influenced you. Probably you used to be a little bit more of a codependent kind of a personality, a lot of you, but they have helped you become very self reliant. It's their influence that has helped you. Probably, when one person likes another, they want them to flourish. This person, or one or two people, they actually want you to flourish. They want you to be more self reliant, very independent, a go getter, a determined kind of a person. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Yes. You know what? They also want to tell you that you will always be very safe and protected around them. They will always strive to protect you, to save you from any unseen harm. Bask in joy and light. You know what? I'm seeing that they are celebrating some major wins in their career as well. They are so driven about their career, and they are getting some major wins in their career as well. Take charge with authority. They also have a lot of leadership qualities about you. They could be a team lead, or a owner of a company, a CEO. That kind of an energy I'm seeing. Get grounded. Your energy is more grounded. You are a more grounded, rooted Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, that kind of a person. Somebody who is very rooted, very grounded. They know where you know exactly where you came from. You know how difficult or easy your life has been, and you always are like, you do not believe in, like, they are the ones who would just enjoy the whole night. You are like, okay, now it's 10 o'clock, we need to go back home and get ready for the next day, because we need to go back home and get back to bed early. You are that kind of a grounded person, and they really respect that about you. They admire you for that. But Invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. You are an individual who has been through, who has walked through a lot of darker alleys in life, which has taught you to be more resilient, not to be perturbed at the very slight letdown, because life will give you a lot of options to be let down, but you refuse to be let down by your life. And that never give up attitude is one thing that they really admire about you, and your resilience and your wisdom. You're a very wise person as far as they are concerned. They see you as a very wise individual. Clover, release your guilt. You know what, there used to be a time when you used to be a person who were very, you know, very much a people pleaser. You had difficult times saying no to people, but today you have realized that that is a very important thing. As an individual, if you respect yourself, if you respect your time, you cannot say yes to everybody. If you are saying yes to everybody, you are saying essentially no to your own self. And these things about you, this sense of self-respect, self-worth, is something that they admire about you a lot. Your potential is endless. They really feel that you have a lot of potential in them. Unplug and relax for a spell. They are a workaholic. A lot of people actually call them workaholic, and probably they actually tell them to unplug and relax because they probably can't relax. They can be a very, you know, very restless, very like filled with energy, raring to go kind of a person. Always walk, walk, walk. Start a revolution. They are also very revolutionary in nature, a rebel in nature, rebellious, or maybe they are into some kind of a disruptive business situation where the new technology is like in the horizon. They are using that, either that or they are a revolutionary. Okay, now time for the guided messages. Pile 1. We were meant to be together in this lifetime. That's what they feel about you guys. You are such a worthy human being. They feel that you're a very worthy human being. Yes, self-worth. See, they respect your self-worth so much. Life is a journey, just enjoy every bend. You know what, that is their mantra for life, that you need to take the ups and downs together. I love the maturity and sincerity that you bring on table. Of course, they think that you're very mature. Live and let others live, that is their mantra. They live life to the fullest and let others do the same. You have mesmerized me. You actually have mesmerized them. Believe in your own abilities. They have a lot of self-confidence and a lot of belief in their own abilities, and they always encourage others to be the same. Your life is as simple as you keep it, or as complicated as you make it. Yes, I'm seeing these are their own mantra for life. You have a piece of my heart. I hope you realize how much I love you. All right. Your empathy and compassion is a gift to the world. Alright, they feel that way about you, Pilwan. My heart stops the moment you enter the room. My breath becomes heavy, my head swirls as you take my name. Alright. Okay, now time for the charms. Okay. I'm seeing that they see you as a visionary, or they themselves have a vision for themselves, and they also want to take a lot of selfies with you. They are divinely protected. They see you as a very wise person. They find you to be very fortunate. Actually, I'm seeing they feel that you guys are very divinely protected and they are a very fortunate person. You are a dream for them. They have a very larger than life image of you. They are getting some recognition and they see you as a diamond. Alright, Pilwan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, Pile 2. Let's see who has feelings for you and why do they admire you. Let's see. All right, the wheels of fortune. Clearly, I'm seeing somebody who is a very high achiever in life. Somebody who has turned the wheels of fate in their favor into wheels of fortune with their own effort. Somebody who is a very hardworking and somebody who almost came from nowhere and achieved their status in life. All right, 10 of swords. Six of swords. Okay. Hanged man. All right, this person has been through a lot of backstabbings. Literally, they have been backstabbed. They had to turn away from a lot of toxic scenarios. They have been in very difficult situations in life where they have been backstabbed by their own people. I'm seeing, and that gave them a very new lease of life in a way that, that worked as a wake up call. Like they have been probably, they grew up in a toxic home either, or they had an ex or a ex boss or an ex colleague who was very toxic, but they managed to swim away from that toxic current because that acted as a wake up call, and that has given them a new lease of life. I'm seeing now when people see them, they are a completely new transformed human being, somebody who has got no resemblance with their past. The magician, literally they have changed their life. They have almost acted like a magician in their own life, like an alchemist. They have very strong manifestation powers, and they have used the four elements of nature. Remember, the magician has all four elements of nature: the air, earth, water, and the fire, and they use that to change their lives or that of others. So the magician is a very powerful card here. I'm seeing they, with their own efforts and their manifestation abilities, they have manifested this new life into being for their own selves. They also have a very spiritual side to them, and I'm seeing that's the point of connection between the two of you. Both of you are very, very spiritual. A lot of Sagittarius energy. I'm getting a lot of Capricornian energy as well. Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, these are the energies I'm seeing a person who is actually older than you, somebody who is reticent, who doesn't talk much. They have hiccups while expressing their own feelings. Probably you were a part of their student, you are like, there is an age gap here, them being much older, much like more than 7 years, 5 years or more kind of age gap, and they are older in most of the cases, and especially like a much older man and a younger female. They could be like old for being your teacher, being your coach, being your guide, that kind of a scenario. I'm getting a lot of, Beauty and the Beast kind of vibes in a way. Like they have a very spiritual side to them as well. But you guys, literally, they were attracted towards you out of nowhere, and they just didn't know that was like you were like an uncharted territory. They were like, you happened to them when they were least expecting it to happen. If that makes sense, I hope it does. I hope you understand that, you entered their life when they were not expecting any of this. And of all people, they probably disliked you initially, or at least tried to dislike you. You're totally not their type. Probably they are a more reticent, serious, that kind of a person. Somebody, they worked very hard towards their goals. They have faced a lot of challenges for sure. You, on the other hand, is more lively, more of like enjoying life, but very, very spiritual. That is one thing that bound you both, that made you guys meet each other. That kind of a feeling I'm getting here. But this person also realizes your importance, like slowly but surely. They initially, I'm seeing, they tried to push you away. They were in a denial. Like I'm getting a lot of Taurus, Capricorn vibes from their side as well. Older person falling for a younger person, that kind of a thing. And you know what, Nine of Cups, I'm typically getting like, you know they are totally smitten by you, but on the surface they are putting up a very strong facade, but on the inside they are totally smitten. They are very hard working. They have always worked very, very hard. they you know what, they find you to be very cute and adorable. Yeah, and they want to take care of you, they want to protect you, they want to be your savior. That kind of a vibe I'm getting. Yeah, a lot of you might not appreciate it, but this is what I'm getting. And they are very hardworking, and they have a lot of ancestral blessings going in their favor as well, because you know what, you know, they have worked very hard in their life. They had to really start walking pretty early in life. They probably even supported their parents. They paid their way in high school and college. That kind of a person. Somebody, I'm getting a lot of, teacher, professor kind of vibes. Could be into finances, banking as well. Somebody who has been academically very smart. Somebody who probably could be having a PhD, a master's, that much educated, very educated, very educated. They also have, or yeah, I mean, more than them, it's you. What they admire about you is you have a people skill. You are an individual who has really, you tend to collaborate with people very easily. You tend to, probably it's your job is to collaborate with people, is to management. Your managerial skills are par excellence. The way in which you interact with people, you could be having a lot of Gemini, a lot of Libra. You know how to balance different facets of life. You are more of that kind of a person, a people's person, while they are more of a reticent hermit. Okay, and that's something probably your over enthusiastic approach towards life would irk them initially, which they love now. That kind of a feeling, like transformation in their change of heart, is something that I'm seeing. Now, the world card, you know what I'm seeing is you guys have got, like, they have had, I'm seeing, the world card typically is telling me that this is a person who has actually changed a lot about them. So there is like an upgradation that has happened in their life. With the world card, there is an upgradation that has happened in their life, and you guys, like, everything, like where they came from and where they are now today, there is a total difference. Maybe they have come to a new country, new state. The home they lived in, they grew up in, the vehicle they would travel in, everything, there is an upgradation, there is a glow up that has happened in them. That could be a change that you could be noticing in them. And I'm seeing, like, they are the list, like, you were least expecting this kind of things from them, this proposal from them, that kind of a scenario. Five of Swords is a person, you know what, they are very courageous, very determined, very, like, self-reliant kind of a person, and so are you. So this is another part where, I'm getting for you a very feisty, fiery, probably you guys actually, locked horns initially. You guys could have had a lot of, initial scuffles, initial issues with each other, because initially I'm seeing probably you wouldn't see eye to eye with each other on a lot of things, probably because you're, both of you guys have completely different personalities. Their personality and your personality are totally like 180-degree difference there is, and that is something that would make you guys not like each other. They probably actually felt that initially you were a distraction. They were not willing to accept that they had developed feelings. They are also very stable. A lot of Capricorn vibes, Scorpio and Capricorn vibes. Yeah, they're very stable, very dependable, very loyal, very much like if they tell you something, like they will do, they do it. I also am getting a lot of stubborn energy, making them do something against their wishes. And so for you, they tend to actually manifest in different ways. You are a more vibrant, colorful, dynamic personality, or more like a softer, feminine kind of a personality. But them, more hermit, reticent, intelligent, observant, stable, loyal, but both are stubborn in your own places. So that's a shadow side. Before you move ahead, just consider that as well. I'm not trying to negate anything or anybody, it's just a slight caution. You should be cautious of the downsides in life. Justice, this is something I'm seeing that they admire about you. You are a person who always tend to like stand up for justice. You could be related to the law or legal field or paralegal field. Also, what I'm seeing is a lot of you could be an animal right activist, a dog lover, an animal lover. You could be doing something for the animals with this high priestess and justice. I'm seeing a lot of you actually are climate rights, animal rights, human rights, this kind of activists. And yeah, you know what I'm seeing, this person has had a lot of, they have had a lot of bad things that went like against them, a lot of good things also, just one after the other they started happening to them. Eight of Wands typically tells me a lot of good things happen to them one after the other. All of the good things that happened to them one after the other, those things actually changed their life for good. That is one thing I'm seeing for sure. All right. So already I'm seeing that you guys tend to have a lot of admirers. You guys definitely have a lot of admirers. You've always had a lot of admirers, and the other person, usually the person on your mind is usually somebody who were actually standing on the fence and watching you. Literally, I'm seeing that they have really watched you date other guys. They have felt a certain way, but they never could approach you. They always felt that you deserved better. So that kind of a feeling I'm getting from you, their side, and they feel that you are so much better than them. And you know what? They have seen you date other guys. They have seen you being with other guys, but they have always had feelings for you. And they have always been a very silent kind of a person. Yeah, what I'm seeing is a lot of people have crushes on you, including them, and they are very well aware that you guys have like a lot of admirers, or there are other people whom you have gone out with or have dated. And honestly, even if they have felt a certain way, they could never be assertive the way they had always wanted to be. Nine of Pentacles. You know what I'm seeing, that I love this card. First of all, it's one of my most favorite cards in the deck. You know what, I'm seeing a lot of positive things also happen to this person, and they have a lot of abundance in their life, a very abundant life they lead. They have got everything that a person can need in order to survive, in order to thrive. They are thriving, they are not surviving in life, they are thriving. And yeah, I mean, they came from nowhere, they lost everything. It's through their sheer manifestation capabilities and sheer hard work that they have been able to reach such high position in life. Yeah, a lot of abundance. And what they want is, they want you to be a part of it. They want to share their abundance, they want to share their lifestyle with you, even if it's silently, because they are not very vocal about their feelings for you, for sure. And honestly, I'm seeing like, even if in the dating period, if you guys end up dating, that you'll have to really make an effort to make them speak up regarding how they feel about your conditions, about you too. So that is something they will not speak about easily. King of Swords. You know what, you like, they are a person I'm seeing. King of Swords is them. They are a person who is, yeah, I'm getting a lot of Capricorn vibes. Very intellectually blessed, could be into the finances, they are very good with money, very hardworking. They have used their smartness, their intellectual abilities to climb up the hierarchy. Could be in the corporate, could be an entrepreneur who started things from the scratch, maybe a very good developer, computer developer, software developer, something that they are very good at. I'm seeing a lot of intellectual abilities being used, not just hustling. An intellectually very blessed person. Yes. And you, my friend, they see you as somebody who is a very kind, kind, nurturing, caring, a gorgeous person, a gorgeous, gorgeous person whom they have always admired from afar. They never really dared, yes, I repeat, they never really dared to come ahead and come forward and confess their feelings. But I'm seeing that they might actually end up proposing to you. It's yeah, literally, it's giving me a lot of beauty and the best kind of feelings. Age difference, age gap relationship, and the person is capable of providing you with all the luxuries, and they see you as that damsel in distress waiting to be rescued. I know a lot of you might not agree with this perception, but that's how they see you, and that's the vision that I'm getting. All right, Penguin, the period of darkness that you have been experiencing is now passing. This is for them. I'm seeing that before you enter their life, they have been through a breakup or a treachery in love, and that's why probably they had stopped believing in love. They never really saw themselves getting into another relationship, because I think they had lost a lot in love earlier, and that's why they never saw themselves getting into another one, another relationship in the near or far future. But that was still you happened to them. Manati Dugong. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. They see you as that person who is very accepting of other person, other people. You're very, you're not just very nurturing or kind or giving, you're also very accepting even of them. Like when other people, probably a lot of people find them to be very quietly brooding type, which they are, you have been very accepting of them, and that is one thing that they really admire in you. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back to equilibrium. Cardinal. I'm seeing that they have this qualities of being like both spiritual as well as, you know, very practical. They have both the polarities, and there is some kind of a balance they always tend to look for, a balance in their life, and that's somewhere you fit in. Like, you are one of those very pivotal people in their lives who help them stay more grounded, more focused when people probably are a little bit scared of them. You have never been that person who was scared of them, and that initially had unnerved them, but that is something that actually made them more attracted towards you. Roadrunner, keep your sense of humor and don't take things seriously. It's you, typically. You have a very strong sense of humor, and they really love that about you. You have always made them smile, made them laugh. That is something, even your thoughts can make them smile and laugh. Tiger, you are being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you are capable of doing so. They are like this leader, this tiger who can take the center stage wherever they go. They are a born leader, I'm saying. A new start coming, they could be propositioning to you. It's coming from somebody where you're least expecting this thing from. Repeatedly, I'm getting that message. Don't let your past hold you back. They have had, I'm typically saying, maybe even both of you have had a very difficult negative past regarding your relationships. But especially for them, till they met you, they were very negative about relationships. But now things have changed for sure. Capricorn, new moon, your hard work is paying out. They are known for being a workaholic. They are very, very hard working. They can just get up and start working, go to bed, still working. They feel, a lot of the things, amongst a lot of these things, they feel that you have been very blessed, very lucky in life. Maybe that has not been the case, but that's what they feel about you. They are also going to be very brave and make the first move. Yes, they are those kind of people who have a lot of faith in their dreams. Trust me, now you also are a part of their dreams and destiny. Grief, it is but a mere glimpse of nothing less, hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning in the red clover's birthing lost illusion. Literally, grief is something that has changed them completely. They had not expected the kind of feelings and happiness that they feel today. They had never expected that they ever feel this way about anybody. Intuition, you hold the answers, you know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the closed doors of the mind. You know what? Intuition is something that is very strong in you, and they really admire that. You're very intuitive, very caring, very nurturing, very, how shall I put it? Very intuition and instincts are your strong points for sure, and they really admire that about you. Also, I'm seeing that your oratory skills, you're very, very eloquent, and they really admire that about you. The third harvest, you know what I'm seeing? They are an abundant individual for sure. Morning, the world awaits you. I'm seeing what they admire about you, apart from your voice and oratory skills and nice kindness, is the way in which you believe in living every moment of the day to the fullest. That is one thing that they really respect about you. They really like that about you. They admire it about you. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. Another thing is, like, people call them very confident, but actually on the inside they're not a very confident person. It's just that they have practiced being confident, and that is another thing about them that I'm seeing, that they are probably not a very confident individual, but they practice that a lot, and that's why people on the outside feel that they are a very confident individual. Okay, now who has feelings for you? How do they feel about you? Let's see. When it gets tough, the tough gets going. It's something about them. They are a very tough person, and they really believe that, you know what, the when you are tough, it's when it gets tough, it's only the tough who gets going. I want to take care of you and nurture you. They really want that. Pile 2, you are so disciplined. I wish I could be like you. They see you as a very disciplined person as well. You are the best thing that can happen to anybody. Okay, of course, they feel that way about you. Always ask the right questions and stand up for justice. You are a person who always tend to stand up for justice, and that's something that they admire about you so much. You are at last fulfilling your heart's desire. You're reaching your highest potential. They are one of those people who would always push you to be your best version, to achieve your highest potential. I hope you can realize how much I actually care about you. I'm seeing he is or she is a very silent, mostly they are a very silent kind of a person. So they just hope that you realize how much feelings they have. I never knew anything as profound as this. So true. You know what? Before having you in their life, they had never known something as deep and as profound as his or her feelings are for you. All right, time for the charms. Let's see who has feelings for them. Okay, they admire your free spirited, you are an emancipated spirit, and that is something they admire about you. They have a lot of masculine qualities about them. They are very much, could be into athletics, maybe into running, into jogging, maybe into playing something like a sport, like it can be anything, badminton, it can be anything, squash. All right, they see you, they are not very confident about you, like they are scared that you might break their heart. Okay, also you could be a big animal lover, or both of you could be big animal lovers. Transformation, they have transformed a lot in their lives. Magic, the manifestation has been their game for sure. They want to offer their heart to you. They feel that you are divinely protected and you are like this, yes, this mermaid. They see you as this ethereal mermaid. All right, pile 2. I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please, please, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so, so much to me. Thank you. Namaste.